Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.
Cultivate, loosen, aerate, and weed.
What?
Cultivate, loosen, aerate, and weed.
Nice.
Put that together. What's the abbreviation? Cultivate?
Weed. Marijuana.
No, cultivate, loosen, so C-L, aerate, A, weed, W, claw, the claw.
The claw.
Garden claw. Best workout for your abs, bro.
The three-pronged little claw that you do?
Four.
Oh, four?
It's four. No, that's you're thinking about
the hand
little
one.
Rake. No.
The little hand
this
one you
is
put in your hand.
Like you use it like a jackhammer. And you shove it down to the ground and you step on it.
Okay.
And then you get it so deep in the ground that you have
twist
to
it?
use your core in order. You have to use your core, bro. You have to use your core in order to turn it because it's so in solid soil that's been rained.
What are you, Jeff the gardener now?
Yeah, I'm making
a garden?
I'm making a garden for my daughter. And
Who's 5?
I spent the last 2 days.
Almost 6, right?
I know. Unfortunately, she can't use the garden claw. Because if she was to use the garden claw, I'd be like sitting there drinking some lemonade or something.
Yeah, but then she'd kick your ass because she'd be ripped.
That'd be true. Maybe I could get her working on that garden
You got to get
claw.
her a garden claw, like a small one, and then she can do it with you.
Like a mini garden claw?
Yeah. Didn't you ever hang out with your parents? Or I know you didn't because you're a latchkey. But your grandparents? My grandparents, my grandpa bought me, he worked on his truck. And he drove an 18-wheeler. And so he put his coveralls on. And I'm like, I want some coveralls. So he went out and got me some Oshkosh Bagosh coveralls. And I would put my coveralls on, and he would have his on, and we'd be out there.
Here's the thing with having kids.
And I would just be in the way, I'm sure.
That's the thing. Is they're either in the way or they're actually really good labor. I was talking to somebody this weekend, and she said that because I was telling her about the project that I was doing, because I was basically what I'm doing is I'm taking up really old sod that has turned into grass that needs to be, the soil needs to be turned over. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm taking up sod. And she's like, when I was a kid, my friend's dad made us take up all the sod and laying down new sod as the summertime project at his house. And I said, how old were you guys? She said we were like 10, 11, something like that. I was like, okay, that's the age. That's the golden age where you can get child labor.
Oh, that's when you start. And then all the way into their teens. I mean, God, I was
in 5th grade.
Some of the labor I did in my teenage years, 14, 15, before you're 16.
Yes.
Those are the prime years.
Yeah.
Because right now you're 14, 15, you need money to go hang out with friends because other friends' parents are the cool parents that will take you places, and you need money, and you're not 16 yet, so you can't drive off in a car.
I was in 5th grade. And maybe it was 6th grade. I don't know. One weekend, I remember my dad and my Uncle Danny said, we're going to roof Grandma's house. I was like, okay. And I was up on this roof in the hot heat, roofing.
That's a tough job.
Driving nails, lifting.
You're never going to meet a fat roofer.
Heavy, I know. Heavy shingles. I'm lifting heavy shingles across the thing. And I know they were taking advantage of the fact that I was a little bit more mobile than they were at my age compared to their age.
Running up and down the roof.
Yeah. They're like, go down and get us our beer or something, whatever. All right, sure. And they said, we're going to pay you at the end of the week. It's going to be awesome. You're going to get a lot of money for this.
Oh, this doesn't sound good. They never gave you a number. Ooh, we're going to take care of you.
But in 5th grade, and granted, 5th grade in 1986, so this was kind of a lot of money. I had $40 at the end of the weekend. I worked
how many days?
Ass off.
You work 5 days?
Friday afternoon, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Oh, I put in probably
$40 a day.
I know.
You should at least got $100.
They're like $12.50 a day.
You should at least got $100.
Yes, but like in 1985, 86, I got $40. I thought I was the richest person.
Yeah,
I was like, $40 is awesome.
You see, I didn't get any kind of what do you give kids when they do chores? Allowance, yeah. And my dad thought it'd be great to have this roofing company drop off all these shingles. And they brought 7 dump truck loads of shingles, all right? And that was going to be kindling. And we already had 5 quarts of wood in the backyard.
What? You guys burn shingles as kindling?
Well, it's cedar, yeah. So,
okay.
To start a fire.
I was thinking like tar, composite.
No. It was just the wood.
I was like, man, that must have been in the 80s because you did that nowadays. EPA be after your ass.
Yeah. So, I mean, God, it sat there forever. And then, finally, my dad's like, all right, I just want you to start burning that stuff. So we had a big pit where they had ripped out a stump, and he goes, you could put it right there, and you could put all the kindling in there, and you can just burn it. Well, hell, I made a huge mountain, and I went and got the gas can from the shed where the lawnmower was, and I just started dumping gas all over it. Did about 2 gallons of gas on it and ran a line like you see in the movies all the way back about 20 yards, and I lit that son of a bitch. And when it hit that pile, it made an explosion sound.
Cedar's
and the neighbors came running. It shook their windows like 2 blocks down the street. And now we lived out in the country, so you could do this, and we had 5 acres, but it was pretty wild. So, yeah, child labor, you know what? And I didn't get crap. I didn't get anything. They're like, yeah, you want to
you almost caught the forest on fire.
I was 15, and I said, you want a vehicle next year, right? All right, well, you're working for it right now.
So what's the best age to use your kids for childhood labor around the house? I think this is an important one for anybody that has children, because I think today's culture is to baby the kids. And I think if you're raising your kids, you don't want to baby them. I think you're doing them a huge disservice by babying them. So, and I want to get some stuff done around the house. I'm not going to lie. I got some extra hands there. We'll put those extra hands to work.
I can't believe Sarah wrote 18.
Yeah.
I wrote back. I said, this is a joke, right?
Good. I'm glad you did. But
it's your name, because Facebook is your name. But.
That's fine. I because that's what I thought. I was like,
you're kidding, right? This has got to be a joke.
You can't be 17. It's too young. I mean, too old. Way too old to be doing this. Like they need to be helping out around the house.
I want to say I was maybe 7 or 8 when I started taking out the garbage, because you can't. I would take all the garbages out. All the bathrooms had waste baskets. We would empty it into one waste basket. Then I would take that out. Then I would come downstairs. I would do the kitchen garbage. That was usually on its own. It's harder now because you got recycling and garbage.
My neighbor,
when I was a kid, everything just went to the garbage.
My neighbor Nicole, she's a single mother, and she's got 3. We've got 2. Now her 3 vary in age, a lot older. Like one of them's got to be in their early teens, maybe, or just about in the early teens, and then the other 2 are like 3rd grade, and I think the other one's getting ready to go to kindergarten. But I look at the amount of efficiency that's going on at that house across the street, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing? We've got 2 parents over here. We should be cracking the whip. I mean, single mom, you have no choice but to make sure those kids are helping out around
Well, you
the
grew
house.
up with one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my mom.
All my friends.
She would ground me on purpose right before every spring break just to make sure that I got a big project done
all my
around
friends
the
that
house.
had single moms, I was scared of them. I mean, even your mom, when I first met her, I was like, oh, hey. And I could tell she didn't give 2 S's who I was. No. Hey, Jeremy and I go to school together. We do that radio program. And she's like, oh, hey. She was not mean.
Did you get to those grapes in the backyard?
Yes, exactly. She started yelling at you about something.
Yeah.
I think it was the garbage, actually, though. I think you were supposed to bring the cans up. I can't remember. But I just remember going, ooh.
Yeah.
And I just remember going inside your house, shutting the door and going, whew, okay, made it through that war zone.
We had the best looking fruit trees in our backyard. And keep in mind, we did not live in California. We lived in Washington, okay? So we had fruit trees in our backyard in Washington, but because pruning season always coincided with spring break in their growing seasons of the Pacific Northwest, that would be my job during spring break. Kids get to go Disneyland, and my daughter was telling me that somebody went to France for spring break. I'm like, yeah, I went to the backyard for spring break.
Damn, that's a quick turnaround, because it takes you like a full day just to fly there.
Yeah. Well,
and fly home.
You know what? You get the bookends of the weekend too. So It's not just the 5 days. You get 9 days for spring break.
Oh,
actually 10 days.
Oh, that's enough.
In my daughter's school, because they took the Friday before off. You got it. You got to get it.
Look at all this time they give them off. We didn't get all that.
I know.
We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You better bet your ass you better be back here on Monday.
I know. When is a good time to get your kids out working in the yard? Brian writes and he says, a question, for actually getting stuff done or the age to start having them help out around the house? I'd say the age to start having them help out around the house.
Yeah. I like what David wrote, too. He says the younger the better. It's because
that's the seed. You're planting the seed for actually getting stuff done.
Get them accustomed to actually doing something.
Like if you don't ever have them help around the house, then that time when they have to actually get stuff done, it's going to be a hard transition.
See, this is a plus of you having kids. My dog, we decided not to have kids. We have dogs. What's he do? He strings his damn toys everywhere. Yeah. You think he picks them up? That's what I had to train him how to do.
And that's why when people say, well,
nope, that's my job.
The best training for having a kid is to have a pet. I'm like, no, it's not, because the pet you're always having to keep care of. Like the kids don't, after a certain age, you don't have to keep care of them.
No, but
usually that age is like in the 18, 19, 20 range.
When you have a puppy, there's caring for that puppy will probably help you care for a child because you're used to at least taking care of something. But as far as them being similar, no, they're completely different.
Right. I mean,
because the puppy you have to chase around with a potty pad. Kids can wear diapers.
And
I don't know why they don't make more diapers.
The progress of a kid is like by the time they're 10, they've pretty much got it figured out.
Right.
By the time a dog's 10, unfortunately.
No, he's older.
Or
a lot of dogs will make it to 15.
Okay. Yeah. But
my dog only made it to 8. He had a brain tumor.
That's sad. That's super duper sad.
He had a brain tumor.
Yeah. But that's what
Oh, God, this is depressing now.
I'm sorry.
All right, what age do you want to start working your kids?
And
if you said 18, I'm sorry, you missed the boat here. And you didn't teach them anything. Those are very informative years, right?
Yeah.
Or am I talking out of turn because I don't have kids?
No.
I love when people say, you don't understand, you don't have kids.
Well, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm around kids.
You were a kid once.
I was a kid. I've taken care of other people's kids.
Whose kids are you taking care of?
All kinds of people.
All kinds of people. Like your wife taking care of them is not.
My nephew when he was younger.
Yeah, that was your wife. Sarah.
I was there.
Sarah wrote in. Other Sarah wrote in 8 years of age, I think that's a good age to I mean, I want to get them started a little bit before that, but like I get my daughter out in that garden, and she's going to reap the benefits of the garden because she wants to plant the seeds.
I was mowing the grass by 9, washing the cars and mowing the grass every Sunday. Every Sunday. That was my job before I could go do anything.
What was the first chore?
It was the garbages.
It was the garbage? Mine was the dishes.
Oh, I didn't have to do that because we had dishwasher.
No, dishwasher. Take them out of the dishwasher.
Mom did that, I guess.
Put them into the cabinet.
That's probably why I'm so bad at it now because... And you always clean dishes. I've been to your house.
Which is terrible because I had to get stuff up on the top shelf sometimes. Or if it had to go too high up in the kitchen, I would just leave it out on the counter and she would take care of it when
sure she
had me doing that at 6 years of age.
That's great.
My daughter is going to be 6 pretty soon.
Get her to work.
Every time she goes near the dishwasher, I yell at her. I'm not doing this right. I'm not.
Well, you get away from the dishwasher?
I'm like, get away from there. Because there's knives and stuff in there, Like, get away from there.
You're pampering. You need to. You gotta let her cut herself.
That's it. She's doing the dishes starting today.
The KZOZ Morning Mind Funk.
Right now, we're doing the Mind Funk, and we're giving away tickets to go to the Blues Festival, Avila Beach. Good morning, Jill. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. We'll send you to go see Little Feat if you can get the Mind Funk correct.
Jill,
this morning.
You have children?
No, I don't.
You don't have children. What was when you were a child, what was the chore that you hated to do the most around the house? Or did you even have chores?
Dishes.
Dishes?
Dishes, yeah.
Did you have a dishwasher?
Yes, but we never used it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was like we do 50% dishes in the dishwasher and 50% out. And then the ones that we do out, like the ones that we put in the dishwasher, we end up washing before we put them in the dishwasher and drying them off when we get them out of the dishwasher. So what's the point of the dishwasher?
Well, you You need a better dishwasher if they're not dry.
Well, no, you know what it is? It's these kids' cups. Like everything's plastic that the kids eat off of. So it retains that water. Like it holds on to that water. And it's such an annoyance.
Oh, like the little lips on the top, and then
everything plastic. Yeah. Everything plastic just does not dry the same as glass and porcelain.
That's why I refuse to empty the dishwasher.
Oh, it's such
that little bit of water on top.
Isn't that the worst feeling when you go to put something away out of the dishwasher and you're like in a hurry and you drag it across the kitchen to go put it in its respective place, and then a tidal wave of water covers your arm from whatever it is.
Or it's all over the floor, and then the dog runs in, he starts licking it up. You're like, stop doing that.
We got to go back to just dishes in the sink. Okay, recent survey spanning over 75 years found that you need these two things to be happy and successful in life. What are they? Two things, so we need two answers. Two things to be happy and successful in life.
Happy and successful.
Money and children.
That is incorrect.
Are any of those correct? Those are both wrong? All right, sorry.
No, once
Joe.
you get one right, once they get one right this morning, we'll tell you that they got that one right, and then they just got to get the other one.
All right.
We don't want to be here all morning.
All right, Marvin. These are two things that will keep you happy and successful in life.
Money and love.
Money and love.
Love is one of those things. I won't tell you which one it is, but it's okay because we're just looking for two answers. But love is one of those things.
And money
is not.
Money is incorrect, so we say goodbye. Thank you, Marvin. 805-543-3693. This is Jamie. Hello, Jamie. What do you got? We know money is not right.
So I would say love and peace.
Love and peace.
Peace, love, and happiness.
No, it's not peace, girlfriend.
All right, see you later. 805-543-3693. So we know love is part of it.
I'm guessing that's the happy part.
And then successful, you said, is the other thing we're looking for? All right. Hi, what do you got for us?
Thinking love and success.
You need success to be successful in life. Yes, that would be correct, but that would be not what we're looking for.
Did he say making or thinking love?
No, he said success.
No, I know, but he also said either making or thinking love. I don't know. I like that. 805-543-3693.
I feel like that is a question that you would get out of like a first or second grade class. You're like, okay, what do you guys think that you need to be successful in life? Young
Jeff, go ahead.
Young Jeremy raises his hand, or young Jeff. You need success to be successful in life. Teacher.
Success to be successful.
Hey, I like the sound of my own voice. Yeah, good this morning.
Hold on a second. Here, turn your radios down when you call in. Hi, go ahead. You're on the air. Two things.
Hi. I was saying love and let's say support.
That is not correct.
Oh, damn.
All right, try
Support.
back. 805-543-3693. 26th Annual Avila Beach Blues Festival with Little Feat on their 50th anniversary tour. Also, Charlie Musselwhite's going to be there. And Eric Burden and the Animals.
This is a study that spanned over 75 years, okay? So I believe they started doing this in the 30s?
805-543-3693.
That's DJ math, okay? And this study found that you need these two things to be happy and successful in life. We need to know what they are.
All right. Now, see, when you say... You still haven't turned your radio down, so we're going to put you back on hold. 805-543-3693. Hi, what's your name?
Benji.
Hey, Benji. I think the key here is the 30s. What did they have in the 30s that we don't have a lot of today?
Oh, that's a good hint.
In the 30s.
That's a good hint.
Oh, I blew my whole answer. I was going to go with discipline.
You're very close.
I think you're close.
Unfortunately, that's not it, but definitely happy and successful in life. You're very close.
Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Welcome to the program. Eventually you got here. All right, what do you got?
I think love and health.
No, sorry, that is not it either. Little Feat on their 50th anniversary tour coming to the annual Avila Beach Blues Fest. 805-543-3693.
Your talking this morning is like super duper fast. It's auctioneer like almost. Like the other day, my son got so excited because his friends were across the street.
Yeah.
So he went tearing off across the street, and his legs went faster than, or his body like carried him forward, and he just kind of face planted in the middle of the street.
Poor guy.
I know, it was bad.
Must have been funny to watch.
He was so sad. He looked. I picked him up. I said, "Come on, let's go get some Band-Aids." He goes, "No, if I stop crying, can I go play?" But like they get going and they go going so fast, your feet
Right.
are going, and all of a sudden your body's going too fast, and then boom, you just slap down. On
I
the
haven't
pavement.
had anything to eat, and I've been drinking a lot of coffee.
I think I heard you call it the 20. What annual is
It's the annual Avila Beach Blues Festival.
I know, but what year is it?
It's the 26th. I actually didn't read the number.
Earlier, you said it was the 26th Anna Avila Beach Blues Festival. How come you're not drinking any coffee today?
No, I said I'm drinking too much coffee, and I haven't had anything to eat, so I'm just running on caffeine. I think I'm on a caffeine overload.
Oh, the mouth is going this morning.
Yeah.
I like it. If you can just harness it, it's good.
All right, well, I'm working on it. Let's get Gordon in here. He's been holding on. Hey, Gordon.
Hey,
Two things that make people happy and successful in life.
let's go with love and family.
Love and family. Family is the success component. That is incorrect. Only for family.
Okay,
I think
love is
family,
right, but-
family would fall under the guise of love, right?
Yeah, family and love, same thing. We'll get Brian in here. We gave you a clue a little bit earlier when Jeff said this goes all the way back to the 30s, something that your parents or grandparents had more than millennials today. Some would say, right, Jeff? Some would say that.
Oh, man, that really opens it up. Let's go love and rich parents.
That's the San Luis Obispo formula.
You've been in
to
slow
success.
too long.
That is.
Yeah, the college debt for sure.
Daddy, will you please just open me a boutique downtown, please?
Right?
Come on, it's only
$100
this-
tank tops.
Please!
Yeah, it's like $75 a square foot. Don't worry about it.
Please, Daddy! I just love where I went to college. Please!
Rich parents is not right. Thank you, Brian.
No problem. Have a good day.
But it is spot on around here. If you want to live here, you better have a couple of jobs or you better have rich parents. Patty's hanging on. Hi, Patty.
How you doing?
Good. What do you got?
How about love and a good home life? Happy home life. Good home. I don't know.
No, it's not home. It's not a happy home life. It's what
Okay.
what does it take to be successful?
Like I said earlier, discipline was the number one, or not number one, but it's the closest answer we had. And think about what we've been talking about this morning a little bit, in and out.
805-543-3693. This is Kara. Kara, what is it? Love and?
Determination.
Oh, I knew it was coming. No, it's not determination,
Oh.
but you're so close.
Oh, thank you.
You're so close. All right, Katie. Love and?
A positive attitude.
Something my dad told me that I should always need to have. That's not what we're looking for either.
These are all really good guesses. Though.
Yeah, what does it take to be successful? 805-543-3693.
Okay, remember when Brian called in, he said rich parents? It's like the opposite of having rich parents, okay? But that you could be successful without having rich parents.
Vic?
Yes, hi. Hard work.
Hard work?
Work
Yes.
ethic's what we're looking for. Yes, absolutely. Good job,
Got
buddy.
it.
All right, you got it. You're a winner, man. Congratulations. You're going to go to the Avila Beach Blues Festival.
It's a bit off-putting.
Oh, how wonderful.
yeah.
How wonderful. Little
See?
feet,
Work ethic. You came through. Determination.
hard work, and dedication. Work ethic is what we are looking for.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Yeah, you should be so happy. It's funny that it took us as long as it did to get that. Because I don't know, if we would have asked that question 30 years ago,
What does it take
Or
to be successful?
back when we made our kids do chores, then I think we would have arrived at the answer a lot quicker. I was looking at a survey while we're in the midst of all that, and it said that 78% of parents today don't make their kids do chores.
Wow. Do they realize what they're doing?
Even though, despite the fact that most of them, I think it was like 60-something%, said that they did chores when they were kids. Yet they don't pass that work ethic along. We got to pass the work ethic along. That might be where we're failing our children the most, and we don't even realize it. It's not because we were really bad with styrofoam coolers.
Do your kids do chores?
And hairspray propellants.
Earlier you said they really don't, right?
No, I gotta get on the. I mean, they do, but they don't have a set schedule of chores.
I don't think you have to have a set schedule as long as they know things that have to be done.
It's like your room's dirty, you clean it up. Okay, fine.
Yeah, well, gosh, you know what I used to do? I used to just shove everything under the bed.
I think,
or in the closet.
I think they could be.
My mom would come in and freaking lose it.
They could be guilty of that sometimes.
I used to tape her, and I got to find these tapes. My dad had one of those little meeting tape recorders, you put on the table with the mini cassettes, and I used to tape my mom. And she'd come in, and she'd be like losing it on me because I put everything under the bed and in the closet. And I go, look, Mom, I cleaned my room.
What would you do with the tape?
I didn't even realize what I was doing. I was setting her up. And I'd record her, and then I'd play it back for her and my grandma later. See how mean she is? There might have been some JCs dropped. It was pretty bad.
Grandma, Mom doesn't teach me well. Yeah, doesn't treat me well. Will you please
spank her? Because, that was her mom.
Can you take me away from her for a couple weeks? Feed me candy? Let me watch soap operas with you?
If you want to get tickets to go see Little Feat on their 50th anniversary tour coming to the 26th annual Avila Beach Blues Fest, hit KZOZ.com. If you didn't win today, you can win again tomorrow.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.